Hello guys, welcome back to the island. Welcome to the this is not the southernmost point, this is the southernmost point bar. But don't you worry, we are very close because the southernmost point is right over here. So happy Friday, everybody. Here is our TGIF stream, a little laid back, cruising around the island. And as I promised you, we're going to go and check out the status of Whitehead Street. And as you might know, Whitehead Street basically starts on the Atlantic side here, right at the southernmost buoy. And it looks like it's a quiet night here. Normally the lines are long, but not tonight.
Live streaming? What is up?
Yes.
YouTube.
And I would like to introduce you to our new bike ride companion over here. And we need to find a name. So we have our little Conch Republic flag and our new companion here. Say hi. So he's also going to be serving a purpose because it allows me to put the camera down, and he kind of provides a little bit of padding. I'm saying he, but I'm not totally sure. So I might need your help in naming this guy or girl. So part of our Conch clan here. So all suggestions are welcome. And we might have to pick some of our favorites and then have you guys vote on the final name for our Conch clan rubber chicken. I would need to be able to implant a tiny little camera in the beak. So we have a permanent chicken camera. So again, happy Friday. We'll be exploring some of the lesser known areas of the island and then head over to the sunset for a little quiet laid back sunset at the Truman Waterfront Park. We have done the Mallory Square sunset on Tuesday, and on Friday we go to the quiet side of the island. So we are currently headed down Whitehead. So I think a year and a half back they did this part of Whitehead. So this is a very smooth ride, and if you've been following our channel, you might know that since last September they are doing the second part of Whitehead Street, and it has been dragging out for a very long time. But they have finally started to cover up the potholes after milling down the street. You could see some of the old bricks. It was pretty cool. So that's where we are headed now. So we're basically headed to the part of Whitehead that starts at mile marker 0. So our first destination for tonight is mile marker 0. And I forgot, we do have our second camera right here. So hey guys, so you see our whole setup here. So Whitehead is parallel to Duval Street. We are 1 block to the west. And Whitehead Street is home to the Key West Lighthouse as well as the Hemingway House and some cool other places. This is an art gallery, the Rock House Gallery. Actually used to be for sale last year. I don't know if anybody actually bought it. So you could actually live in that old church that is also an art gallery. So pretty cool place. Don't remember how much it sold for. If it sold, I'm not sure. But it has been a gallery and it still is. Over here we have the lighthouse, Key West Lighthouse. And we're actually on the corner of Whitehead and Truman Avenue, which means we are on Highway 1. Well, we're turning onto Highway 1. Well, we're not turning, but Highway 1 turns, because Highway 1 comes down Truman here and then turns this way on Whitehead. So lighthouse to our left. And to our right is the Hemingway House. And you might know that the Hemingway House can be rented out for events. So there seems to be a wedding tonight. It's mainly weddings. So I guess the cats are busy tonight. Our first stop is going to be mile marker 0 here on Whitehead. So we are currently on Highway 1, believe it or not, the last block of US 1. And yes, Andrea, I normally can't read the chat. I'm just catching your comment on Hemingway House being the highest building on the island. It definitely is one of the highest buildings on the island. Gotta keep those kitty paws dry. And you can definitely feel it when you ride a bike, because from now on it tends to go downhill. It's not very noticeable. I mean, it's not like it's a giant hill. Now the highest area of the island is called Solaris Hill, and that is towards the cemetery. So we're approaching the intersection here of Whitehead Street and Southard here, and we're probably going to be back to this intersection in just a little bit, because that leads us to the Truman Waterfront. Famous Green Parrot Bar to our right. Looks like they have a break from the music. And this is where the construction on Whitehead is still ongoing. You can actually even see a little bit of a dust cloud. Recognize this place. So we made a 2-mile marker, 0, end of Highway 1, and beginning of the construction, the construction site. But actually this part here has just been finalized, what, like 2 days ago? Well, okay, the intersection itself still needs a little work, but look at how smooth it is starting here. Ah, look at that. Now I can tell you that is a big change. We tend to ride down Whitehead Street quite a bit because in order to head over to Captain Tony's, you know, you basically can go down Duval Street or Whitehead Street, you know, of all the main roads leading to Captain Tony's Saloon. And Duval Street being pretty busy, well, we can normally tend to go down Whitehead Street, and man, since September that has been a pain. But look at that, all smooth. So we're basically the first ones to ride on here. Ooh. So no markings yet, but this is the first segment that has been finalized. And then this is, they got this far, and then this piece here is still missing. And then it gets even rougher the next block down. So the next block down here is literally still closed and has some major holes in it. I'm not sure if you can see the holes from here, but basically leading to Green Street, so you cannot ride down from Green Street here to Caroline Street via Whitehead this weekend. So they just announced that today that they were supposed to finish this week actually, and they still had to close it off for one more weekend. So we're headed down one block over to Duval. So it is Songwriter Festival. If you were with us yesterday for the Cinco de Mayo stream, we had this plan of reenacting what happened 85 years ago when Sloppy Joe's moved to the current location of Captain Tony's Saloon, to the current Sloppy Joe's location on the corner of Green Street and Duval Street. And so we made it to Sloppy Joe's, but we couldn't get a table. So I promise we'll eat Sloppy Joe's another time. So we kind of stayed about 10 minutes, and then we headed over to... We had drinks at Lucy's, and we checked out the Smoking Tuna. So if you want to see some of the bars here in Key West, after this stream, head over to last night's stream for the Cinco de Mayo. And we streamed until we ran out of battery, and then Gabe and I ended up at Old Town Mexican. So crossing Duval Street, and we are going to go down one block here on Duval. So guys, welcome to Key West. If you're just joining us, welcome to Ride on the Rock. So the Rock, which is another name for Key West. We are live streaming from the island almost every day of the week. So if you like what you're seeing, please give us a little thumbs up for this stream. And subscribe to the channel, hit that little notification bell, and that way you're gonna be notified whenever we are live from the island. If you want to see more, and we cover events, we do music live streams, and we do bike rides and sunsets, and everything we tend to do here on the Rock. So we'll be back tomorrow, by the way, with another stream from Captain Tony's Saloon, Florida's oldest bar, the original Sloppy Joe's, until 85 years ago. And we are turning onto Eaton Street, which has our tiny little cinema here, the Tropic Cinema. And right next to it, the Red Buoy Coffee and Glazed Donuts. Really nice spot, highly recommended. They have a bacon donut. Don't tell anybody I told you, but if you like donuts, you should try the one that is right next to the Tropic. It's only open in the morning. But they have like a glazed maple bacon donut. And yes, the Royal Poincianas are starting to bloom. Our official tree of Key West. Look at those. And it's really pretty once they get like all red and all over the island. We had like a yellow phase of a couple of weeks back of the, I think they called golden trumpets. So those ones were blooming, and now it's the Royal Poinciana's turn. Okay, we're back on Whitehead just for one block. We are going back past mile marker 0. This time we are going to start on US 1. This is so smooth. Look at that. So this part here has been finalized yesterday. So if you're planning on renting bikes, if you come down here to Key West and you feel that Duval Street is kind of too busy, too much traffic, I highly recommend using Whitehead as an alternative rather than Simonton. So Simonton is to the east of Duval Street, 1 block, and Whitehead is 1 block to the west. So this one tends to be quieter. And welcome to the beginning of Highway 1. Smile, everybody, we're on the picture. Oh, thank you so much, bad boy. Thank you for the super chat. And I forgot to mention on Sunday, so in terms of upcoming streams, normally on Sunday we have our porch session. Well, we won't be able to have one this week because as part of the local songwriter festival, the Slack Tide Festival, which is an alternative songwriter showcase for our local musicians, we are going to be at Schooner Wharf from 7 till 9 at night, so we're not going to be able to squeeze in a porch session before that. But of course we will be live streaming, just a slightly different environment. So Gabe will be playing all original songs with 2 other musicians for 2 hours. So they're going to take turns playing originals. So if you're interested in that, tune in on Sunday. That is Sunday, 7 till 9. We're going to be at Schooner Wharf. It's going to be around sunset time by the water with some great live music. So that's going to be fun. And yes, we will be back tomorrow from Captain Tony's Saloon. And if you want to see more of Key West, besides Schooner Wharf and the harbor area, tomorrow on Tuesday we are doing our Mallory Square Sunset Celebration, where we headed over to check out the artists on Mallory Square. It's a little quieter right now because overall the island is a little quieter. Plus, the sunset tends to be hidden behind Sunset Key. So maybe we'll see if we can find a little alternative spot where we can see the sunset a little better. But tonight, here at the Truman Waterfront Park, it's definitely a great spot to watch the sunset. So welcome to the Truman Annex. This is where we're going to get flagged by YouTube. I will have to mute this segment later. In case if you're wondering why we don't have any music while we do those bike rides, that's the exact reason, is that we're getting flagged if we play, you know, like an actual playlist in the background. So I highly invite you to play your favorite music. while riding through the streets of Key West. So there are different rules for actual, recordings versus cover songs. So welcome to the Truman Waterfront Park. Sunset is in about 10 minutes from now. Looks like we have a little party here. Ooh. Icy pizza. And here we have our museum ship, the Ingham, U.S. Coast Guard ship. And on Fridays and Saturday evenings, there is a happy hour here on the deck. So 1 hour before sunset, you come here and hang out on the boat, watch the sunset over the water. If you want to see what it's like aboard the Ingham, you can check out some of our older streams. Just type in Ingham. I should have saved it with the correct hashtag. And the music that you hear in the background is that we have a concert over there at the Key West Amphitheater tonight. And I have to admit that I do not know who's playing. Oh, sorry, Frederick. I think I wasn't. No. It's when you play a recording on YouTube that is straight from a CD or, like the original track. That is what's causing the problem. As soon as you play, your own music or your own interpretation of things, you just get demonetized, but the stream doesn't get blocked. So that's how we're able to do the music streams when Gabe is playing. He doesn't use any background tracks or anything. So I figured that if you were to play music with original background tracks straight from the original song, the algorithm would pick it up. And most cover songs are fine. And actually, when you play cover songs, sorry, I just want to add that, since I see the discussion in the chat. So if we, for example, when Gabe's playing the cover songs, we get demonetized and the money goes to the copyright owner. That's how it works. Except that when you play the recording straight ahead, you know, then you're actually playing copyright. There is a difference between the two. But in either case, the money goes to the copyright owner. So welcome to the Truman Waterfront for a nice laid-back sunset here. Look, it's not too busy. Switching to the general view. So guys, the Truman Waterfront Park is where a lot of the locals come for sunset, because it's really easy access by bike, doesn't get too busy, can bring your pets. Last week we actually had people that brought a table and that were having like an actual dinner here with chairs, and they brought table, they had chairs, and of course they had wine glasses and a little tablecloth, and it was just really cool. We should do a Conchland dinner here someday. Sorry guys, recalibrating the gimbal. I'm trying to zoom. It's not a camera that's really made for zooming, but you get the idea. Looks like it has a hard time focusing on the sunset. This is better. There she goes. There she goes. Thank you so much, Tom, for the super chat. Thank you so much. And a huge shout out to all of you who are supporting our channel, whether it's through the super chat or Patreon, or just giving us a thumbs up and tuning in. We couldn't do this without you. So welcome to another beautiful evening here in Key West, Truman Waterfront. So currently the Truman Waterfront Park is not connected to this area over here, Mallory Square. We call this the Admirals Cut. So I probably have missed the discussion on how we should name this guy here. So I can use him to kind of put down the camera while riding, because he's kind of squishy. So we're open to any names. Maybe I should open a thread over on our Facebook page, Right on the Rock. So you can go to the, I posted the picture of our newest ride companion over there, so you can go there and to our Facebook page, Right on the Rock, and let us know if there is any specific name you would like to give this rubber chicken. And then we're gonna pick the top 3 and have you guys vote for it in one of our upcoming streams. And we'll have to find a nice chicken gift for the winner. in the end. So the Name Our Chicken contest has started. Just head over to our Facebook page, right on the rock. Look for the picture of this guy on the bike and let us know what we should name him. And then we'll pick the 3 favorite ones and then have you guys vote on it. And the winner gets a chicken. I'll have to think about that. So we have some really interesting stores here in Key West, all based on chickens. So we do have shirts, but we have all kinds of chicken merchandise. So I'll have to think about something. Maybe I'll keep it a surprise. Oh, I see the amphitheater. The concert we hear in the background is part of the Songwriter Festival as well. So if you want to join us for some original music from some Key West songwriters, tune in on Sunday. We're going to be at Schooner Wharf from 7 till 9 p.m. And Gabe's going to be playing with 2 of his colleagues during that time slot. So they're going to be taking turns playing all original music over at Schooner Wharf. So by the water. But before that, we'll be back tomorrow from Captain Tony's Saloon, the original Sloppy Joe's. We're still celebrating the 85th anniversary of Sloppy Joe's moving to the corner of Green Street and Duval Street. And its location before that is where Captain Tony's is. So that's where we're going to be tomorrow from 2:30 until 4:15. And I think we have some Con Clan members in the house tomorrow. So we had a beautiful fireball sunset here tonight. I think we are spoiled with the afterglow that we had on Tuesday when we were at Mallory Square. It doesn't look like we're gonna get much of an afterglow today. A nice breeze here. It's a beautiful night, 83 degrees, feels like 92 here in Key West, but man, it does get pretty hot during the day. So pack lightly for those of you who are headed down here. Oh, nice. They do have live music on the Ingham tonight. So you're going to hear the amphitheater and the Ingham. Sounds like they have some speaker issues though. You hear some crackling. That's a pretty neat location too, to play some live music. So here we go, my friends. Another day comes to an end here on the island. Again, we'll be back tomorrow, 2:30, Captain Tony's Saloon. And a special Selectite songwriter session on Sunday from 7 till 9 from Schooner Wharf Bar in the Key West Harbor. So more streams coming up. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Hope you enjoyed our bike ride. Enjoy your start into the weekend. Happy Friday night. I'm sure you will enjoy your weekend. Oh cool, they've been fishing. Oh, we haven't seen Buddy, the pelican, tonight. Our friend the dog is there though. I wish I could remember his name. Anyways, here we go. Don't forget to submit your name suggestions for this guy here on our Facebook page. There is a picture of him or her. Don't really know. I think it might be a him. Not sure. Submit your names and we'll pick our 3 favorites, and then you guys get to vote on that in one of our next streams. And the winner is going to get a little Key West chicken souvenir send from us here at Ride on the Rock. So thank you so much for watching tonight. Hope you enjoyed your night. Have a fun weekend, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow at Captain Tony's or on Sunday at Schooner Wharf. Stay safe, everybody. I see you guys tomorrow. Bye.